If you'd like to purchase Magic Online cards at competitive prices, check out our web store at mtgoacademy.com/store.
Alright, welcome to the start of our first match of our draft. We're on the draws. Hand's fine. A bunch of high drops. Can't play this till turn 4. We're not going to mulligan. I think it's okay. This format's not too fast. So we'll see what our opponent is up to. We'll lead with a Plains because we have some double white cards. Drew a Plains. Not the best draw. Really hoping to draw something we can play on turn 2 or 3. Blue-green. Oh, okay, Dreamscape Artist. Our opponent knows what's up. The card's really good. Perfect draw would be here. Thallid Shell Dweller, and we didn't. Just another land, unfortunately. So we have one more turn to draw something we can play before turn 4. Our deck's curve is a little high, but not unreasonable. So our opponent is Dreamscaping right now. So we can play a 2-drop after this. So Forest and Island. So yeah, just a blue-green deck. Another play, okay. And drew a Marshalling Cry. I guess we'll cycle that. Might draw an Essence Warden. Didn't. I just drew a Gold Medal Lookout. I think next turn we'll play Sarah Avenger. It's the best card in our hand. You know, this card is better like the longer it's in play. Just attacking, so he has a play. Landlord Emissary. This card's pretty good. 2/2 for 4. When it comes in play, you scry 2. And then if the top card of your deck's a creature, you get to draw it. It's not bad. And okay. Our opponent kept an island on top, interestingly enough. Drew a Judge Unworthy, so we're going to play our Plains and keep that open. Just say go. Play our Sarah Avenger. So next turn, probably play Spoil Off Ancient unless he starts playing like a big creature I want to try to make a tapper and have to deal with. So it's like he didn't have the island but needed it, but he discarded one on turn 2 to use this. Now he's using this now. I'm so confused. So we can still play 4 drops, but this card's still sweet. So he's already gone through 9 lands. Okay, Swamp. There we go. I'll go ahead and attack for 3. He might have Death Rattle. We passed a couple of those in the draft. Nope, nothing. Okay. So there's a couple like counter spells you can have. One's Dismal Failure, which is pretty bad. Like I actually seen it play against it twice already with these throwback drafts, but it's not that good. It's 2 and 2 blue. And counter spell, they discard a card. Okay, we got Think Twice. He discarded Think Twice. Ooh, that's value. But we're in great shape. We got this guy start pumping out Saprolines. We got this guy. It's this young lady. It's a pretty good clock. We got a lot of action in our hand. Next turn, probably play this guy. Seems pretty good. We also just play this and just because like the longer any of these 3 are in play, the better they get. So we get a Saproline, or counter. No Saproline yet. We'll just attack with both of these. So now he has something. Okay, Erratic Mutation. What that does, it flips over the top cards of your deck until you reveal a non-land. Then it gives a creature plus X minus X, where X is that card's converted mana cost. And then the cards go on bottom. So we gave our guy plus 3 minus 3, so it survived. So he probably gonna block, and then we're just gonna Judge Unworthy whatever he blocks with and try to save our guy. So he blocks with the Dreamscape Artist. We'll play our Judge Unworthy now. So we get a Scry 3, and it's going to be hard for us to miss here. Unless it's 3 lands, and then we bottom them all, and we still hit a land. Nope. This on bottom. Don't think we want the Gnar. We'll just put the Cloud Chaser on top. Flyers seem fine against them. And we'll play this Paladin Microderm. So our opponent has 4 cards in hand. Hasn't played anything. And also, he didn't use this. So, once again, I have no idea what's going on. Let's see what our opponent is up to. Maybe he's splashing black for the Enslave we passed. Ooh, Mages of the Future. So, the Mages from Future Side all were enchantments. This one, like I showed, the Mages of the Vineyard was Eldamari's Vineyard. Mages of the Future, it's a Future Sight. It's pretty self-explanatory. You play the top card of your deck revealed, and then you can cast the card. So, you just get a Spore Counter. So this is the guy that sacrifices saplings to pump your funguses. So we can actually, if he blocks like this here, even though normally they just bounce off each other, we can make a sapling, sacrifice it, and pump our team. So we're just going to attack with our 3 guys. The same way if he double blocks. So he has a 4C on top, which is actually pretty insane. Ooh. So yeah, we're still getting pretty good. We kill the Magus and we get in for 8 damage. So let's pump. Let's put this out. Sacrifice to this. Alright. So 4C's on top, which is pretty good, but it probably won't be enough to save him this game. We're actually just going to play our Cloud Chaser Kestrel. There is Damnation. I guess we can play around that. I was just thinking of like sweepers in this format. There's Damnation. He only has 1 swamp. He has a 4C on top, so it's easy for him to find another swamp, I assume. There's also, we passed the Urborg. You could have a take possession. Squall Line for 3. This says it's a green fault line, which was an instant speed earthquake. So this is an instant speed hurricane. So he takes 3. So if he doesn't have a way to answer one of these, this gives us a token. We get to pump our team, and he's dead. Yeah, this card is really sweet, especially with other ones. Ooh, I'm not going to show him the Gaia's Anthem. Let's go like this. So Squall Line's an okay card. I want to play a main deck, especially if you're blue. So let's remove 2 Spore Counters, sacrifice that, and kill our opponent. Alright, let's go with sideboarding. Didn't see much. Just blue-green. So Healing Leaves or Intervention Pack might not. Probably not that good. Neither same with Luminous Thread Field. We could pull an Evolution Charm. We could have spell removal spells, and Charm would be good. Charm the Tree Folk and just get infinite value. I think we're fine like this. So for game 2, we are on the draw because we did pretty good. Alright, this hand's pretty sweet. 3 lands, double Hedge Troll. No 2-drop, but we had double Hedge Troll, Cloud Chaser, Kestrel, and Pallid Mycoderm. So we're not going to mulligan to 6. If we draw a land, this hand's awesome. We can play everything. If we don't draw land, it's still fine. Player playing another Pallid. Pass turn back. So if we can draw like a Thallid Shell Dweller, it'd be sweet. Our opponent just led with a Force instead. Go double Force from our opponent. And we drew a Force, so now we can cast everything in our hand. But we're just going to be playing Hedge Trolls more than likely. They are really good. Glass Asp. This is a throwback to the cards that have like delayed triggers, like when they hit their opponent, they did something. This says 2/1. When it deals common damage to the player, that player loses 2 more life beginning of their next draw step unless they paid 2 before that step. So those are very common like things, especially with poison counters back in the day. It's not that good. It's just a 2/1 for 3. So our opponent have a 4th land, which is good for us. Bad for our opponent. They have the poor Glass Asp. We drew a Salt Field Recluse. That's going to stay in our hand because we're at attack for 3 and play another Hedge Troll. So let's play this Forest, just leave open the Plains. Mtgo. Yeah, these cards are sweet. They're hard to deal with. One of the removal spells that says can't be generated is Death Rattle, but that doesn't kill green creatures. So, yeah, woo. Go Hedge Troll. Okay, here comes Landlord Empath. Let's see if he hits a creature this time. I think last time he just needed to hit the land. Alright. So he draws the Dreamscape Artist. We're going to attack with both and then probably just play a Paladin Microderm. We could play a Cloud Chaser Kestrel. It'll be more aggressive, but I think like as long as we just stay alive, we're going to win this game. You need to start playing like bigger creatures, and this isn't going to help. Well, I guess it'll ramp them, but that's a couple turns away. Drew a Plains. Attack for 6. Can't really block unless he wants to chump block. And play this guy. Little Mike. Mtgo. So he's not drawing a land. So he doesn't have a land this turn because he missed his land drop 2 turns ago. Penumbra Spider, that's a good one. Still good to attack, but now just stops our defense. Stops it halfway though. Could play this. We'd have to block at least something. I'm glad I didn't play the Kestrel because it wouldn't have done anything. Yeah, this card's really sweet. Oh, so in one tournament that I lost in earlier. It goes to 8. So play Plains and play another Paladin Microderm. Say go. Might want to hold lands because we have the guy that discards a card to make creature tokens. But we are like using all our mana every turn and we're also keeping up mana. We're not using all our mana, but we're keeping up mana for these guys, so I think it's fine. Eventually we can also like make some tokens and get to the point if we draw down a land where we can play this and flash it back. So he has a Dreamscape Artist and an Edge of Autumn. Okay, that's pretty sweet. He got the foil one. Gets another island. So he doesn't have any good attacks. Get some more counters. Another plane, so we're attacking for these guys again. We're gonna play both our creatures, hold the planes, and then next turn we might be able to like, well, double Marshalling Cry, give our creatures +2/+2. So he's gonna block 1, maybe take 3. No, he's chump blocking. Okay, so he doesn't need the mana apparently. Could hold a Kestrel. I don't know what enchantments. He could have a Eternity Snare, which like taps a creature and doesn't untap, or from 6 mana. It was actually reprinted in the last Born in the Gods. I'll just hold the Kestrel. We're not gonna play it. It's not attack. Like it's not getting through. This obviously represents more damage. But we're also this way we can regenerate our guys. And with this, now we can start attacking with our Paladin Mics and have them have bad blocks. So we're in great shape. I feel like it'd be hard for us to lose from this scenario. Some great draws would be like Strength in Numbers, attack with everything, and then a creature +5/+5 and trample. Guy's Anthem would obviously be good. Erratic Mutation. Okay, don't think that's gonna work. Hit Reality Acid again. This card's not that good. You can have some sweet combos with it. Oh, our opponent conceded. Awesome. Yeah, I don't know what he's gonna do against these double Hedge Trolls. If you're green and white, they are really good. So we would have drawn Forest and Strength in Numbers, so he's probably dead. Alright, so we won first round, and we're on to the semifinals.